And we are streaming. I've got a random hour and a half, so I figured, why not? I'll just do a couple of games of this. I was planning on doing some Stardew, actually, but given I'm on a bit of a roll with things, let's keep on with the Mahjong for at least the time being. Anyway, we're going ranked, we're going gold room, we're going south, and let's see if we can maintain the momentum bit. So we went 3-2-2 in the last one, we went 3-1 the one before that. If we can do either of those and keep our points roughly the same or higher, that is ultimately the goal. So, no overplaying, being sensible, taking the opportunities when they arrive. I also did not share this in Discord, which is possibly my mistake. Oh well. Starting dealer. It's a strongish hand. Little edge heavy, but could potentially be good. We might have some time. Might have enough time to finish this off. We don't know yet. Possibly two as well. Okay, one sequence down. Can we get a full chance with this? Possibly. Not sure that's what we're going to be focusing on, but it is an option. Okay. See, if I hadn't have hedged and done that instead, we'd have been better off. But again, that's... Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Should've just played the south since it's not actually helpful to us. I was thinking possible chanter possibilities, but... Having already given up a couple of 9 pins, it's not necessarily the best for us to be focusing on this hand, especially as even open, it's not worth anything. Open 1k, conceal 2 with reach, I suppose, but all right, let's be greedy. So we do need this 9. Pair of south would be fine as well. Because draw 5, so we're in worlds of problems, but we'll keep that on the possibility side of things because we might be able to still Sanchku this. That is the threat. Yeah, honestly, we're out. This, yeah, I bungled this one. Okay. Thankfully, weren't punished. We're still on points in after our dealer turn, so... Yeah, just got to not go ridiculous for a low-value hand again if we can avoid it. At least not one where we don't have a definite Yaku and we're not Ishanten for it. Anyway. No West reset for us. Minley couldn't have been because we didn't have the West in hand anyway, but I'm wondering if that pause was because of that. Doesn't mean that much really, it just means they might have a hand they want to protect a little bit. Or at least a decent start. The other two question marks on that one. You get no information out of it, but you know, West resets are always a thing that, you know, or any kind of Onatar reset. It's worth knowing about, just on the risk of it. If you have a monster in hand. At the moment, though, this is building up okay. that helps. So Ishanten at this point, reach Nomi. Or we get rid of these and move towards pintoing with the terminal sequences. Well, we can play safe for the moment. So no Sozi played whatsoever, so we're not playing a Sanzo into that. Eight's been proven fine, so we can work with it. Counter reach. Alright, Dilo Richipatsu. Well, that happens. Third place is ours then, and yeah, just gotta work our way around that. It's a bit annoying. The hand wasn't actually all that valuable, but obviously the Apatsu plus the Uradura plus obviously drawing it, all adding to that. But these things happen, and we got plenty of time to make something happen here. But it's not going to be a west push. We're looking at this. It is a town thing, but there's a possibility that because no Sozu's been played, it was the Sozu Honitsu attempt. There's a Pinzu Honitsu attempt up top as well, so we'll avoid that as well. Question is, should we be throwing Medora? I think the answer is yes here. So Ishanten for a bad weight, admittingly, but... So if we draw a 2, we get into a 9 west pair weight, although the west is out, so... Actually, west and 9 are both out, so let's not go into the dead weight here. Yeah, let's throw the wests, just because we got 2 pairs. We'll have to get rid of one of them at some point anyway. Potentially 3 pairs, actually, if we draw a 4 first, but... Let's navigate that one a little bit here, just see what happens. Oh. A little awkward, but it was played 2 turns ago, so we can get rid of it now, and hopefully it'll still be okay. Four-pin's not doing a lot. If that gets called, I think we can't play a 4-pin in response. Yeah, we had this pegged on Honitsu up top. So we've got to use that 4-pin if we're going to be in this hand anywhere. We could try and justify it on the things here, and in fact somebody else has justified it for us, so perfect. But yeah, I'd have taken that as possible. They also discarded a north out of that hand, so... There's a chance that was going to be it. So 7's safe up top. It's not safe to the left. It's probably not safe to the right either, although the 8s are being walled off as well, which helps. with 3 more draws, I don't think we're in a position to really do much with this one. So go 991, and that will get us across the line in theory. Alright, some carnage. Sounds fun. Reach? Not quite. My Sanzo safe there. Was discarded previously up there before the Khans. And that is a sumo on the Haite. Honestly, I'm surprised you don't reach with that. That just means we're on higher points, I guess, so not going to worry about that as a problem, but surprised they're not reach. You don't reach with that from where you are, but hey. That's fine. Let's hope for some progression here, but it's not really been able to do much. So off-wind probably means a Honitsu or Chanter or something of that nature. Or they have a dragon. Yeah. Can I cut the one free here, just because I think we've got slightly more options than the Sozi side of things at the moment. Might also be more dangerous down the line. Probably is more dangerous down the line. 3 and 6 of the same value in terms of, you know, risk. That, though, seems very dodgy. So 3-man's going to get stuck in our hand. Can't do anything about that, unfortunately. We can play the 8-man, though. It's probably Toy Toy. So we discard what we see, basically. I have to be careful not to tunnel vision into things, but the 7 was safe across. Chance plays our left needs it. They're definitely culling suits, but oh, isn't that a problematic one? Probably not going to right now. I'm only really streaming because I've got a spare hour or so. So it'll be fine then. Okay, well that's helping us secure third, if nothing else. Although that wasn't that valuable. Did they give up a toy to it at some point? They might have done for the 4-5 and just ended up randomly being on it. Although they were safe to Manzi tiles. Draw. So, Ishanten, edge or closed weight. Giving up our only door to do it, but wouldn't be the worst. Actually, that's a pretty good draw. Alright, let's get the 1-2 here. We're backpedaling a little bit here. If we can draw anything connected to this 5, I'll take it. In all honesty, calling to get out of this deal zone might be an idea. Pair of 5s, you say. Well, let's take the tempo. Do you like the 1-5 more than 4? You know what? I prefer the 1-5 here. Also gives us a chance of getting a red 5, so value increase.
No.
Alright, 2k. So Dora's become a little isolated, but we can still make a double run out of that. And then just closed. We need 8s ultimately. 8 so 8 man, or just additional 9 man to do. Just having a look. Yep, it's just announcing that I am live, which is absolutely correct. So hope is drop 8. Drop a 9 when we draw an 8. 5-8, drop a 6. Well, 5, drop a 6 maybe. Pair of 3s is our actual pair for the hand. Okay. Don't necessarily agree with this being the best plan, given what we discarded already, but we'll see. Yeah, Tisei dead, so no point. Well, Tisei is dead, so I should probably get rid of that over the 9. But this helps if we go to actual sequences. half-assing it a little bit here. Okay, one down. So I'd still love to draw a 2-pin, but that's looking unlikely at this point. Now we have the Tenpai to worry about. I'm actually going for Everdora now because otherwise we might have problems. That could have been a call for Tenpai actually, but you know, I'm gonna assume best case at the moment. The downside is there's a probable Honitsu on the left. Six-0 only, I think we can hold. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of ways to improve this hand. Having played 7 already, this is really quite awkward. Ah well. Four-player no turn. That was looking one in all round actually, in truth, but that works for the leader. Doesn't necessarily work for me actually. One less hand to do everything in, but a coward's victory. Okay. So, you know, we got rid of a 6 last turn, but it's fine. We get another one. So the question now is, do I just cut the ones and go for a Tanyo attack? Yeah, that's not going to help us either way we go with that. We still need a 7 or a 4, so... And it's a precursor to discarding a 5, I think. That's fine, we'll cut our 1s now. Or at least a 1. Hopefully we'll draw the 4 here that allows us to naturally just lean into the Tanyo side of things. Yeah, I need to go for this. We got Dora free. Tanya free is absolutely fine. Even if it's going to be awkward for us. 7 pin's the awkward last discard, I think, but everything else should be okay. Yeah, not helpful. Good draw. Okay, E Shanten. Yep, that's exactly what we need. We have a 4-man here. Now we also have the possibility of a Sanchku, but we're going to have to cut the Dora to do it. But Dora and Sanchku worth the same value, so we're not going to worry too much about getting it. Looks as if people are folding out, but that also means I've just got to draw this last one. Well, of course, it could also be that they just are there. Alright. It's a cheap hand, so it's not the worst that that's happened. It actually brings us closer to second. 4,000 needed. And we have Dora Easts to worry about for this game. We'll give it a turn, but we are probably discarding it on the next go if we don't get it. Okay, possibility. Would need to draw a 5 on this side of things, but it's looking like it's just a toy attack. A man should be safe if it is genuinely toy, but... Okay, one from Pinfu. That one, of course, being a free pin, but you know. Yeah, discarding what you see, and you didn't see any free pins. Now, this game might be over before I can do a lot. This is really awkward. Let's go north to start, see if we get the extra draw. We'll play out the honours and see, but we need to pair something. Okay, 4 pairs. Probably want to get rid of the 5 pin regardless here. Oh, it's awkward. Not going to get for Toy Toy. Tanya Toy Toy is fine, but not something I want to rely on if we can avoid it. Let's pair up the 8 or 9 man, and then we're in business. Okay, we're going to do our forehand against this as well. Ugh. And that could just be Tanya as well. We'll go safety for the moment. Not going to call that. We know 7's going to be okay, though. Yeah, it's probably just Tanpin. Not a million miles off. We need that 7 man, really. Actually, we could take... I was about to say, we could take the 7 man if it came up, but that's a good drop. Question is, would the 8 pass? In one direction. Right, one more go round. We have safe tars if we need them. So we again lost our dealer turn here. It's frustrating, but we didn't lose any points to the person we were actually challenging for second. No carnage required. I think we are looking to Tanpin. Well, Tanya, but nothing else here. Britannia 2 gets us over the top of the 19-4, so that is where I'm looking to go at the moment.
Chi.
North is fine too. North's still yet to be played, but it's fine. White should be okay. No idea on the other thing though. Mungan? Or did that do better? Either way, we're down to... Either way, we're in last. Still 4k off second. It's just... slight frustration they're not being able to connect anything at the moment. Yeah, even this is awkward. But we'll do what we can. Alright, white's helpful. So I guess the hope here is for reach and white, or possibly Sanch queuing, which is a little more likely now we drew that. So 4-pin makes that more definite if we can get it. I mean, Mung and a draw gets us there. Don't think it's what we're doing, but it's an option. Well, interesting. So we can White Dragon into a 1,000 hand. Oh, I'm so glad we left that. Okay. I was tempted to call for Tempai, but this'll do. Reach white. So it's only 2. Might be 3 if we sumo, of course, and that would be enough to overtake. Anytime, though, we got 5 outs.
Come.
And some Kandora.
No.
Hit off the player in second is good. We didn't get anything huge, but reach 1. 4-5 because of all the food building up. Okay. Any hand for a second place. And apologies to cut this short. It probably will be the only one I do because I've just realised I've got a time crunch on. Said I had an hour and a half. Actually, I lied. I thought I had an hour and a half, because that's because I was thinking earlier. Yeah, dear. Well, south from the North Sea. It's not enough to guarantee get over the top of me, but we have to assume that's what they're aiming for. Okay. A little dodgy this, but we can go for Tan. We can go for either Chitoy or Tanya with this, really. And I think we're looking at Chitoy. 6 was probably better to discard than 2 in this position, but you know. Could also just go full out Toy now, I suppose, as well. Close weight on the 7, you say. Fun though that is, I'm not going to take it. Feels risky. I'd prefer to have a Yaku of some kind, but I mean, just draw one so. One so we have it. Drawing a 3-5 gives us the Peiko. Also, this is 2 Dora. I just realised. Yeah, that might have been worth it actually. Reach 2 Dora. Yeah, maybe I should be pushing because of the dealer button there. Let's see. Almost certainly doesn't want this if it is the big hand. If it's just Tanya to put the dealer on, though, she might have done. Well. Do we think it's a chin way? I actually do think it's a chin. Dora 5 up top. Four does have a chance of being safe here. Know what all the 4s are, after all. Oh, thanks for that confirmation. Will, of course, call for Tenpai here because it's last hand. And it might be needed. Nope. So we might be just overturned here.
Note.
So at least 3,000 points. Is that? Yeah, that mattered. Alright, any hand will do. Round 2. Yeah, other way around we could work with that. Can't work around with that. So south is our wind, but it's gonna be problematic to keep it. Our route through is definitely gonna be quicker to just go by Tanpin. But I mean, we'll see. This hand looks quite good. That was a 6 we'd have probably forced already. Okay, we didn't force, we re-shouted. Downside is it's a closed weight on the 5 unless stuff happens. But given that we now need the points, we'll go for it anyway. T5 man, 5 pin, north. Okay, well that adds the Tanyo to the situation here. But we'd have an isolated 4-man if we did it. That's the only question. That, though, is the invitation. We're going for it now. Well, we've activated another player, and unfortunately it's the player we don't want, the player we least want activated. Still. White is unfortunately live. But it passed. Ishanten, a few options here. But none of them matter, we now have to do it again. Yeah, this is why I couldn't commit to 2, because I knew if this went long, or if the second game went long, I have to go in literally 40 minutes. A bit sooner than that, really, but... Alright, now we need a genuine hand. Unfortunately, this genuine hand is looking like it's just going to be a valueless reach to secure 3rd, but it doesn't need that much of a boost, but it does need a boost. See, west is the easiest way in, but if we didn't play it, then it was going to cause us major hassle. Two-man does nothing. Let's see, a good forehand or a Mangan Sumo, all we need to take second. And this hand just doesn't look like it's going to be it. Of course, now that reach happens, we've now got a interesting position. The game continues. So we still only need a Mung and Sumo to take second. And honestly, this hand is a Mung and Sumo hand. The real question mark is, do we go full Chinitsu with this? Yeah, we go full Chinitsu. Well, we go Honitsu with this, if nothing else. Honitsu 1 plus... yeah, Honitsu 1 actually would be good enough with Reach. Even without Reach, actually, come to that. Especially if we get the Itsu. Obviously, we'll take this if we get the Itsu, but... 6-pin north, please. South would be fine as well. That gives us an extra potential Yaku there. Reach Itsu Tudora would also be fine, so... Open Honitsu and 1 wouldn't be. But honestly, Reach Pinfu 2, which is what we're currently building towards, would also get us there. Well, we don't have a choice but to go for it. We're going to play the 7-pin. I thought that was going to be the deal in that meant we lost. And that's a 4th place. Ugh, depressing. Given this was a stream I wasn't intending to do today. But that is a 4th. Arg. Honestly, not sure there's an awful lot I could really have done with that. What did I deal into? Yeah, that's ultimately it. I won 2 small hands all game and didn't deal in once to anybody else. So really it's going to come down to efficiency and just not taking chances. Oh well. A frustrating end, but I'm going to call that a stream. Catch you later.